Okay. Summary. What I do and I don't like about the brand. You know, as a brand, I don't really know much about it. We don't have. I've never seen an advert on TV here in Australia. I'm not a big free-to-air TV person, but I've never seen an advert or heard anyone talk about an advert. I've never seen anything in a magazine or on the streets. So you know, probably you could probably get it out there a bit more and therefore see how it goes. I mean, as a brand itself, you know, I think it what you're trying to go with the nature, you know, a whole grain muesli bar and no artificial colours, etc., is a really good standing point, and it's certainly something that's good and something that I quite like as a product, and something that you perhaps should work on and incorporate that into whatever you plan to do in the future. What to do to encourage me or other people to buy them? Well, some adverts would be good. Like I said, I've never seen any. I've never seen anything about the product here in Australia. But, you know, that might be me being ignorant and with my face in a book. But yeah, I've never even seen them at the supermarket until I actually went looking for them. So I think really you probably got to get it out there. It's a fantastic product. It's really yummy. So perhaps get some samples out there, be it you know, tastings. Look, there's 100 different ways to do it. You know, so I think you need to get that product out there and get people to try it, because like any food product, when people try it, it's really yummy, and it's something that I think a lot of people will buy once they try it. But it's obviously getting them to pick that up in the first place. What could they learn from my favourite brand? Carmen's is what I usually eat. It's a product that, for me, I generally buy. It's 100% Australian owned and made here, so I guess that's not something that you guys can compete with. I think it's made in Spain. However, in saying that, there's nothing wrong with you not being able to give back to the community in other ways. You seem like a fairly sports-orientated company. You know, you've got your person hiking. I mean, you can probably incorporate things like cycling, etc. And there's in Australia, I guess, that most people have kids that play a sport, or they play a sport themselves, or we generally are pretty big spectators of sport in general. So get your advertising out there at some sort of sporting thing. You know, it doesn't have to be Aussie Rules or AFL. It could be, we have a pretty good football, soccer A-League here. There's rugby all the way down your Queensland, New South Wales side. You know, they're the big sporting type things that get major crowds and major coverage on the TV. But even cycling events, we have quite a few things here, like Tour Down Under. In Melbourne have a cycling event, and so those sort of things would be a good way to go. Carmen's also, you know, give back to the community by, I think they donate money to bowel cancer research and bits and pieces like that. So there's hundreds of different ways that you can give back to the community, even if it isn't just because your product's made here. So, you know, that's something to think about. Other advice, I think you just need to get the product out there and get people aware of it. You know, I just don't think most people here in SA have really heard about it or know much about it. So certainly get it out there, get some advertising going, and I love the slogan about taking the outdoors wherever you go, or whatever it was. It was quite catchy, and maybe make that a bit more of a focal point, or a slogan similar to that, and then work on that for your advertisement. So anyway, look, thanks very much for letting me be a part of this. It's been fantastic, and I've really enjoyed it, and good luck. Bye.